What's up, everybody? It's your boy George coming back with another bullish video. And if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. And if you're returning, you're an OG. And today, I'm going to be talking about ICP, Internet Computer, what I believe is the most underrated coin in the market right now. And today, we are in the 36th spot, currently at the price of $5.25. And we're up about 5.13% with a 2.8 billion market cap, meaning right now the market has been going up. And as you can see, there's other coins like Nair Protocol and BitTensor who have been going up also. So we're going to get more into this, and we're going to start on X today. So I got a post from IC Terminal. It says, Latest Definity to present Bitcoin smart contracts on ICDC's 25. New research shows how Bitcoin smart contracts can run natively on ICP with no bridges. The architecture enables direct UTXO access, trustless transactions, signing via threshold cryptography, and near instant finality. And let's look at this model real quick. So as you see, this is the Bitcoin network, and that's the ICP stack. And as you can see, ICP is powering Bitcoin, making it truly decentralized. Okay, so now let's get to the next post. We got something from my boy Lazy coming with another clutch post. So let's see what Lazy had to say. ICP is resurrecting Bitcoin, infusing Bitcoin with new life through native DeFi capabilities that only ICP can deliver, redefining its place in the decentralized future. How is possible? CK Bitcoin, a 101 Bitcoin-backed asset powered by chain key cryptography, enables seamless DeFi on Bitcoin. Canisters host full DeFi protocols on-chain, processing Bitcoin without risky centralized bridges. Subnets provide unmatched scalability, supporting high-volume Bitcoin DeFi at lightning speed. Why it matters? Only ICP makes Bitcoin a DeFi powerhouse, enabling lending, staking, and trading natively. Revives Bitcoin's utility, attracting its vast user base to ICP's secure ecosystem. Drives Web3 innovation by uniting Bitcoin's market dominance with decentralized finance. ICP isn't just a blockchain, it's the only platform giving Bitcoin a vibrant new chapter in Web3. And as you can see, we got ICP putting the pieces back together for Bitcoin as it's like a broken puzzle or something. So yes, ICP is definitely making all of these different chains able to interact, which is opening a new door for crypto and blockchain in general. Okay, so now we got something from my guy AM Speed with another clutch post. You say Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. I say Bitcoin, Ethereum, Internet Computer. We will see, and yes, we will see, and I agree. I go Bitcoin, Ethereum, Internet Computer also, because the true decentralization is the next new innovation. Like that rhyme? Alright, the next post, we got something from Based Giant. ICP friends, every canister is a smart contract with its own web server and storage. Other chains are still figuring out how to store a JPEG. We are so early. And it's funny too, because when they finally understand that this is not only about the charts, this is about the fundamentals, that's when people will understand. But next post, man, next post. We got something from Neil Hillman. ICP Daily, the most undervalued crypto infrastructure play. The market's sleeping on one of the most advanced blockchain protocols in the world, ICP. While meme coins dominate headlines, ICP is quietly building a fully decentralized internet stack with deep token burn mechanics, locked supply, and long-term tech resilience. Core numbers, the market cap, 2.75 billion. Compare that to layer 1's With half the utility and 10x valuation, ICP is still in accumulation range. You guys better accumulate. Circulating supply, 535 million tokens. Already fully diluted. No future emissions from seed rounds. Supply overhang risk equals 0. Lock staking 145 million ICP, 27% of supply. Staked in non-dissolving neurons for 8 years. This isn't just conviction. It's a bet on multiple cycle dominance. Now we got the technology advantage. True full stack decentralization, smart contract, canisters, web apps, API, file storage identity, all natively on chain. No AWS, no IPFS, no off-chain dependencies. Chain key cryptography. Breakthrough cryptographic protocol enabling secure communication and fast finality between canisters and the external web. Example, signing Bitcoin transactions natively. Native Bitcoin and Ethereum integration. Bitcoin's integration is direct, not bridged. Ethereum integration leverages threshold ECDSA signing to remove the need for custodians. SNS DAOs, that's Service Nervous System. Projects launched as fully autonomous DAOs out of the box. Governance, treasury, upgrades all on-chain. On-chain web hosting. Build front ends as canisters. No cloud needed. This is the foundation for Web3 apps that don't need DNS or centralized host. Now let's go on to the economic model. Reverse gas model. Unlike Ethereum and Solana, users don't pay gas, developers stake. Users don't pay gas. Developers stake ICP to run apps, and ICP gets burned with usage. Burn, real utility. Every interaction, every computation, every byte stored burns ICP. This is a deflationary pressure tied directly to adoption. Cycles. Cloud credits. Devs convert ICP, cycles, compute units. This creates a cost floor. You're not just staking, you're buying infrastructure. Catalyst, caffeineai. Launching July 15th. Built natively on ICP. Caffeine is an open source, composable, fully on-chain AI assistant framework. No back-end servers, no API dependencies, just decentralized inference, vector storage, and logic inside canisters. Competing with open AI style models, but with Web3 native architecture. That's a big deal right there. Timing, July 15th. Release perfectly aligns with ICP's positioning before broader L1 rotations. Why this is crazy. No future unlocks. Deep staking commitment. Fully on-chain smart contract web. Real token burn plus usage model. Major AI product drop. Only a 2.75 billion market cap. If you believe crypto's next wave is real utility, not speculative noise, ICP might be the strongest asymmetric bet of this cycle. The new standard is here, and it's ICP. And it says ICP is inevitable. This is Web3 infrastructure built for the next billion users, not just DeFi and memes. Measured, scalable, proven, quantum proof. ICP is what blockchain is meant to be. That is so true. And we're going to see what all of this ends up playing out to be, because I believe in ICP. I'm not even thinking of it just as a crypto only no more either. I'm just thinking of this as an overall investment, like a stock. I'm willing to hold this, like I said, for 10, 20 years till I retire. And I'm still young, so I'm willing to hold this for a long time. Okay, I got something from Geek Chains. It says ICP daily. Low market cap, 2.75 billion. Only 535 million tokens in circulation, fully diluted. No seed unlocks anymore. 145 million tokens staked for 8 years non-dissolving. One of the best if not the best technology out there. Caffeine AI time released on the 15th of July. ICP tokens are burned for computation by developers, reverse gas model, and plus 99 plus features. Internetcomputer is one of the best plays this bull run, just in numbers, and for the next 20 years, and nobody seems to notice this is crazy. Yep, and like I tell y'all, I got some plays for the bull run this year, but ICP, if it hits like, a high price, I'm going to take some money off. But I'm actually just planning on holding ICP for a little minute. I really do like ICP. Okay, now we got something from Origin. A next chapter for NFT on ICP begins. Origin launches CRC7. ICRC37, a fast, flexible, open source NFT standard built for real world value. Let's see what Origin's talking about on Medium real quick. And this is the title right here. What if minting an NFT was as easy as sending a link? What if the certificate for your luxury watch, rare painting, or even a deed to your house didn't live in a filing cabinet, but on the blockchain, secure, transparent, and permanent? Today, that future gets closer. Introducing Origin, new implementation of the ICRC NFT standard, a major leap for digital assets on the Internet Computer Protocol. It's fast, flexible, open source, and built for one purpose: making certified digital ownership real for everyone. And that is crazy right there. So just know this is another use case coming out of something built on the ICP infrastructure or ecosystem and infrastructure. Why this matters. Let's face it, most NFT infrastructure today is clunky. High gas fees, unreliable links, fragile file storage. And when it comes to certifying valuable real world assets, forget it. That's why Origin built something better. This isn't just about profit. This isn't just about profile pictures or pixelated art. Although we love those tools, it's about owning and transferring real values online, easily, securely, and without middlemen. Hey, this is some cool stuff, y'all. When you're an artist, a builder, or a business looking to tokenize physical goods, this update gives you the tools to do right. So what did we build? Over the past few months, our team worked to build a complete NFT system that allows the ICR7 and the other standard, meaning it's designed to work seamlessly across apps, wallets, and the broader ICP ecosystem. You don't need to be an engineer to get the impact. Here's what this means. Here's what this means in plain English. Your NFTs now have a real transaction history. Just like your bank account shows what happened when, NFTs on Origin will have certified records, so no one can fake their history. They are tamper-proof. When you certify your luxury watch, art, or diamond, you can authentically on-chain, no trust required. They're easy to mint and transfer. Whether you're at a gallery, a concert, or an event, you can distribute NFTs with a QR code or a link. The future. A glimpse at the tech. We designed 3 main parts. A core engine. Think of this like the brain. It handles NFT creation, updates, and permissions with certified responses and customizable rules. A supercharged vault. This stores your NFT files safely and loads them fast, even during high traffic. It also remembers everything across upgrades. It says, ready to use tools. This is your starter kit. Want to launch your own NFT collection? We've got you covered with code, commands, and walkthroughs. Everything is modular, meaning if you're a developer or team building your marketplace, wallet, or app, you can plug in what you need and ignore what you didn't. Imagine this. You're throwing a music festival. Instead of printed tickets, you distribute on-chain NFT passes that can't be faked and unlocks backstage pass access. You're an artist selling original work. Each painting you sell comes with a blockchain certificate minted with one click, proving it's real and who owns it forever. You run a luxury brand. Every watch or necklace has a certified digital twin. No more fakes. No more trust me. This is the world we're building with the ICRC7. Built for the community. We've open sourced everything. You can test, use it, break it nicely, improve it. That's the point. Here's how to dive in. Visit GitHub on the Origin link. Deploy a collection with Origin starter code. Share feedback on what's working and what's not. Suggest improvement or build your own extension. Final thoughts. We're building this not for hype, but for purpose. The digital ownership revolution is happening, and we want it to be secure, standardized, and usable by real people. Whether you're creating, collecting, or certifying. Origin new releases give you the tools to do it right. So y'all check out Origin, because that's really cool that it's gonna allow us to be able to own our stuff and not have to worry about it being fake or anything. That's real. Ooh, and this is a good one right here from Grim IC, coming through with another clutch post. Why I think it's highly necessary to debunk Nair. Ooh, we about to debunk Nair. In previous bull runs, projects reached multi-billion-dollar valuations on pure speculation and empty promises. That time is over. Today we have projects like ICP that are actually delivering. So when a project like Nair starts making bold claims, things that are not only already possible on ICP, and then pretend they invented them or they are the only ones doing it, you better believe I'm going to call it out hard. So excuse me for being direct, but I have to be brutally honest here. Yes, I have my biases, but I'm not a one project maxi like many of you know. I try to stay grounded and logical. We don't live in an era of we plan to do this or that anymore. It's simple. Either you deliver or you don't. And when their protocol copies concepts pioneered by Dfinity and tries to rebrand them as their own while misleading potential investors, it absolutely needs to be pointed out. Facts are facts. Nair claims to offer on-chain AI agents with autonomy and privacy, but technically, Nair lacks the infrastructure to back that up. There's no native support for HTTP outcalls, no full chain storage for serving front-end and back-end logical entirely on-chain, and its validator architecture remains limited, permission and largely foundation-guided. What they call on-chain AI is a shallow framing. External AI models interacting with smart contracts through off-chain calls is not autonomy. It's orchestration at best, not native execution. Meanwhile, ICP runs AI inference natively inside canisters, while direct access to compute, memory, and storage executing code deterministically without leaving the network. You want privacy, subnet isolation, and deterministic canister states give you granular control over execution flow. You want autonomy? Smart contracts on ICP can operate independently with cryptographic randomness, task scheduling, and even chain key signing across Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Show me Nair doing any of that natively, not through wrapped layers or marketing demos. This isn't about tribalism, as many of you would like to claim. It's about who's actually pushing the space forward. Nair is not on ICP's level, never was, never will be, and frauds deserve to be thrown in the trash bin. And it's crazy too, because as you can see, Nair just went up a ranking, and ICP went down a ranking. But it's okay. Time will tell the truth. And like he said, ICP is actually doing something to push for the future and make the future better. So we're going to see. Now we got something from self-writing intelligence. Switzerland needs sovereign cloud, a software technology that provides private serverless clouds. Private clouds, the owners control. Private clouds running over big tech clouds, an open app store with pre-made services. Sovereign cloud on home country hardware. This is a post from Swiss Info. Switzerland takes step towards sovereign cloud. And where is ICP located, or Definity located? In Zurich, which is in Switzerland. So let's see what's going to happen. Now we got something from Jagina. ICP LPs boost DEX on the internet computer. They add crypto to pools, earning trading fees and receiving LP tokens. This facilitates seamless, efficient token swaps across various assets on ICP's DeFi ecosystem. ICP is 100% on-chain and needs no AWS. You see that? That's 100% on-chain. Okay, now we got something from Caffeine. Spotted at 4th and King. Caffeine, San Francisco. You see it? We are coming. The ICP gang is coming. Now we got something from KG, my guy. caffeineai will be awesome. I am excited. And KongSwap is so clutch with these predictions in markets. And let's hear what my guy got to say, man.
Scroll if you're not an ICP holder. You're not really checked in yet. And that's okay, little Timmy. A week from now, caffeineai launches. And I want to share some thoughts. So when caffeineai launches, I do expect ICP to actually surge a little bit, just like last time when we had the demo. So I went over to KongSwap, and I bet that we are going to go up 10% within 24 hours of the launch. To me, that is free bread. There are a lot of other things on there. I placed like 5 different bets. Anyway, I am excited for this launch. I'm going to build a couple things myself. Regardless whether this thing does well or not, I was an ICP before this whole caffeineai thing was even talked about. I got into this thing because I literally saw a supercomputer that could potentially replace big tech and be the new platform of the internet. And I think that's why everyone else got into it. No non-ICP holders are here, and it's literally dirt cheap. Obviously not financial advice, but like, come on. If you like the video and you want more, hit the link in the bio. Scroll if you're not an ICP holder.
Respect. Hey, and if y'all want to make a prediction, go on KongSwap. He's saying that's free bread, and that's true. Like he said, it's not about just caffeineai. It will be good if caffeineai makes the price surge and gets us in the limelight. But at the end of the day, the main thing that matters to me is us building a whole new infrastructure outside of big tech. And now we got something from Eric Canister. Is she a bull? Because she be saying bullshit.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. But let's hear what she got to say.
Stupid ass ICP haters better wake up and smell the coffee, cause we're about to freaking crush those bears. With $5.63 billion in liquidation leverage hanging over their pathetic heads at a measly $5.16, it's time for some serious price action to shake these numbskulls out of their bearish coma. So, step aside and let the real ICP gang take control, cause we're about to make some magic happen.
She said, shake these numbskulls out of their bearish coma. That's some real shit, though. Hey, she funny for that one. Now we got something from Pierre Samantis. Take the blue pill and stay in meme coin land. Take the red pill and enter a world where software writes itself. Morpheus from the Matrix. And let's see if this video has sound. Do not sleep, man. And let's just read that one more time. Take the blue pill and stay in meme coin land. Take the red pill and enter a world where software writes itself on a whole new infrastructure. Okay. What's next? We got an alert from Fabio Zero to Hero Zombie. The ICP bears are heavily fighting with 5.63 billion in liquidation leverage on the line at $5.16. We need a significant move above the level to shake them out and grab this pocket of liquidity. Look, so we need to get above a certain level so that we can see more positive movement upwards. All right, now we got something from House of Chimera. If you had to onboard a friend to Web3, which L1 are you choosing? It's not even a choice. It's a no-brainer. ICP. But as you can see, we have other competitions like HBAR, Nair Protocol. We already went over that. We got other coins. But look, HBAR and ICP, we're friends. Nair Protocol, though, we got to see. Caspa, ooh, we got to see. But like I said, I pick ICP. So now we got something from Base Giant with another clutch post. ICP uses the reverse gas model, which means users don't pay gas. Your ETH clone can't do that. LMAO. This is how you onboard the entire planet to Web3. Yes, that's by offering things that the Web 2 does not offer. All right, now we have another post from Geek Chains. A monster is brewing behind the scenes and nobody sees it. I just can't believe it. ICP will reign over the crypto world in the next 30 years. Bookmark this post. I will look back to myself in 10 years. Block me, unfollow, IDGAF. I will not shut my mouth. Your future self looking back at yourself buying the dip. You did it, you crazy son of a bee. You did it. That's going to be all of us, y'all. We just got to believe and we got to just stay grounded. All right, another clutch post from KG Christian Crypto. ICP needs to pump, man. So many people don't understand anything. It's crazy. They assume SHIT and don't think or research for 5 minutes and say the most blasphemous SHIT on a TikTok post. It's always about the charts with this one. No one wants to do the dirty work. I'm starting to realize that the competition you're facing in cryptocurrency is very poor for the ones who are really in it. We will win. I want to laugh my ass off on these haters' heads so bad. And it's just a time game, bro. And it says, Amazon was making money. Crypto companies don't make money except by dumping their coins. Once you understand that, be quiet. Let's see which other person talking about ICP. It says, there's no news/information for anyone to come to the conclusion that the metrics inside ICP are somehow getting better. Zoom out to see how ICP has lost 99% of its value. Tell me how it's amazing. I'll say it's amazing because we have data centers all around the world and we're able to power our own internet. And then on top of that, we're creating a whole platform where you're able to create an app through your phone that's tamper-proof. Basically doing what a whole team would do by yourself as a person who could possibly never coded before. Hey, we're crazy, y'all. I think we should not invest into ICP. It's for sure a scam. Psych. But okay, now we got another post from Cade O'Neal. Crypto trivia. How well do you really know the internet computer? Question. What makes ICP different from most layer 1 blockchains? A. It runs smart contracts on centralized servers. B. It's only used for DeFi apps. C. It hosts smart contracts directly on chain, including front end and back end. And D. It's built on Ethereum. I will give you guys 5 seconds to think. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is C. It hosts smart contracts directly on chain, including front end and back end. This is what sets ICP apart. Canister smart contracts on the internet computer can serve both back-end logic and front-end interfaces entirely on-chain, unlike most blockchains that rely on chain services like IPFS or traditional web servers. Which project should we cover in next trivia? ICP again. Now we got something from Grim IC replying to something from Nair Protocol. And it seems like Nair Protocol is low-key the enemy right now. AI agents require autonomy, privacy, and on-chain execution. Nair is the only stack with all three? Dude, yeah, Nair's beefing, bro. And they just went up a spot. We got beef, bro. Let's see what Grim said, man. AI agents require autonomy, privacy, and on-chain execution. All nice and well, but too bad Nair delivers on none of those. I'll be brutally honest. I'm going to call it what it is. Straight up lies. Autonomy, you're running on a limited validator set with heavy foundation influence and grant gatekeeping. That's not autonomy. That's curated decentralization. Privacy. What privacy stack? If we're calling eventual ZK a vague promises a privacy layer, then half the chains in crypto are suddenly private too. There's nothing live or even close to production ready. On-chain execution. Nair smart contract architecture still relies on WASM sandboxing with persistent off-chain dependencies and no real full-stack delivery. Your front end is hosted on chain. State management is deterministic across shards. And you're still bottlenecked by the limitation of EVM-alike runtime models. Meanwhile, ICP runs inference natively on chain with zero off-chain compute, no RPCs, no centralized cloud, and HTTP outcalls baked into the protocol. Canisters host the full stack, back-end, front-end logic, and state. All the chain. Chain Fusion connects to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana trustlessly. That's what real infrastructure looks like. So no, Nair is not the only stack with all three. It's not even part of the conversation, you bunch of liars. And that's what the crypto market is right now, sadly, y'all. A bunch of people acting like something they not. Now we got a post from Jagina. It says, the upgraded ICP swap DEX boost efficiency and backend synergy. Clown's direct integration enables seamless dust swaps, dynamic pricing, automated liquidity ops. With a 4-week campaign, like they set the stage for deeper ecosystem growth. And you guys see the cool photo, and that's crazy. That Nair post. That one got me. Nair is really over here lying, acting like something they not, and people really gonna believe it too. That's sad, man. Now we got something from my boy ICP Simp coming with another clutch post. The crypto community is plugged into the matrix. They think every chain is gonna change the world. Sui, Solana, Ethereum, the list goes on. They pop token after token like blue pill, chasing hype and narratives. But what's actually on chain? Let's break it down. Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, etc. Just token transactions, dApps, hosted on AWS or Google Cloud. Data stored off-chain, AI can't run it natively. Value, all hype, zero sovereignty. You're not owning the future. You're renting from big techs with a crypto wrapper. ICP, full websites, apps, and backend logic stored and running entirely on chain. No AWS, no Google Cloud, no bridges. And even if people say that people are like running cycles themselves, you can't take away the fact that ICP does have the top infrastructure. Like everything that they're doing is decentralized. Can run AI models directly on chain, store actual data immutably, not just hashes. Use ICP tokens to power real utility, cycles that fuel your apps, your AI, your website like gas, but for actual computation, not just moving tokens around. Chain Key Tech integrates Bitcoin and Ethereum directly, not wrapped, not bridged. Native cryptographic control, a real decentralized internet, not just a token game. That's what blockchain was supposed to be. Not 50 clones of the same smart contract plus token combo. Not layer 2s stacked on layer 1s stacked on centralized cloud. Blockchain equals trustless, unstoppable, self-owned infrastructure. ICP is the only one that delivers the full stack, front end, back end, AI storage, all on chain. So yeah, you can keep taking the blue pill, keep stacking tokens, keep chasing narratives, or you take the ICP pill and see Web3 for what it's supposed to be. ICP is a crypto cloud. Do not sleep on ICP, y'all. Like I said, don't let all these weird narratives going around get you to stop your blessings. You feel me? This is a real blessing right here. Okay, on to the next post. We got something from Kong Swap. Hold on. Oh yeah, I almost skipped this whole post. From ICP Simp again. The Web2 bubble is bursting, and most of crypto is going down with it. The internet was never built to be secure. It grew fast, scaled big, and now it's being held together by firewall, patches, plugins, and band-aids. But those band-aids are peeling off fast. Web2 is collapsing under its own weight. ICP doesn't patch the old internet, it replaces it. Apps built on Internetcomputer don't rely on third-party security layers. There are no external APIs, no AWS dependencies, no centralized login points to spoof. Everything from front end to back end to storage is cryptographically secured by default. The threat is bigger than you think. Cybercrime is expected to hit 10.5 trillion by year 2025. And now AI is being handed to hackers. That's true. Web2 simply isn't equipped for this, but ICP is. ICP enables full stack apps with on-chain identity, audit logs, and encrypted logic. Apps can't be tampered with or mimicked from the server side because there is no traditional server. Everything lives on chain. It's tamper-proof, verifiable, self-hosting. Here's the problem with most of crypto. They say they're building Web3, but 99% of them are sharing tokens, while everyone else is hosted on Web2. Ethereum nodes hosted on AWS. Solana relies on Cloudflare. If AWS goes down, your wallet can't load. If Cloudflare gets hacked, your login portal vanishes. Your NFTs disappear. That's not Web3. That's marketing fluff. ICP doesn't need those services. It runs entirely on its own decentralized protocol. The smart contract is the app. ICP is Web3 for reals. Front end on chain, back end on chain, database on chain, logic on chain. No bridges, no wrappers, no rented clouds. ICP is a crypto cloud. This isn't a blockchain sitting on top of Web2. It's a blockchain that replaces Web2. And it's the only one that does that. When Web2 crumbles and everything else scrambles from backup servers, ICP keeps running. Most people think they're investing in the future of the internet and Web3. But when the cracks start showing, they realize that they're just holding tokens and were lied to about being on chain in Web3. ICP isn't here to compete with other chains. It's here for when the illusion fades and the real infrastructure is all that matters. ICP is the contingency plan, the next internet. Look at that photo. That's showing how all these other cryptos are still connected to Web2. But ICP is its own world. And look at this photo too. So this is the Matrix right here. And then this is us. We're the only people right now that truly understand infrastructure and even care about it. Okay, next post from Kong Swap. Kong isn't playing catch up. We're laying the tracks. Every other DEX is still shipping roadmaps. We're shipping reality. Bridgeless swaps, prediction markets, AI earn. Welcome to the jungle. And now we got something from Matoko. And that's the coding language for ICP in Definity. We ran a test of the Motoko Games combat system. We've implemented shooting mechanics, a system for projectile environment interactions, and physics-based instruction on impact. The result is a video featuring evil Motoko in a sinister Viron temple. What do you think? Is he on their side, or is his appearance deceiving? Next up, ragdoll animations for Motoko and Virons, triggered when they take critical damage. So stay tuned and hit notification bell. This is just the beginning. Let's see. I do feel like we need some more Web3 games, man. Let me know if there's some Web3 games, though.
In the city and I'm lurking for the earth. If the brothers on the field, then I think you know the word. All the whiskey in the luggage and it's going to the dirt. Everybody in the area ain't messing with the herd.
Hey, let me know if Motoko and ICP already has their own game, because I will for sure play that. Let me know. We need the Web3 games. And this is the last post from Pomelo ICP. Caffeine AI will make ICP great again. And you see the photo. Caffeine AI will make ICP great again. But all I gotta say is, y'all, if you're not invested into ICP, you're asleep. But soon you will be woken up. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all bless.